Alrighty, my name is Joda Ora, and my presentation topic for today is why buy an iPhone over an Android. Now, this is a really talked about question, and usually Android users hate iPhones, and iPhone users hate Android. And Android users usually say, don't buy an iPhone, everyone's just followers and wants to get an iPhone to look cool. But for the most part, I've experienced both of them, Android and iPhone. And I'd like to say that iPhone's just simply better. It's better in customer service, it's better in security, all of the above. It's just a better product. Now, a quick fact for you before we start, I'd like to say that Apple has 110.3 million iPhone users just in the US alone, which is a ridiculous number. And if that doesn't persuade you to buy an iPhone, then I don't know what will. But if not, I'll go ahead and persuade you in the rest of this presentation. Alrighty, moving to slide number 2, we're talking about speed. Now, speed is really important. No one wants a speed that takes forever to load an app or takes forever to load a search. Everyone wants it instantaneously with the click of a button, and that's how it should be. As you can see in the graph I have posted, the orange and the green bars are both iOS softwares, which are the top two, which should really show you why iPhone is quick. The reason for this is because iPhone avoids garbage collecting. What garbage collecting basically is that it runs faster on less memory. So for example, if you have a 1 gigabyte iPhone, it could essentially run faster than a 3 gigabyte Android, which is awesome. Who doesn't want that? Moving to slide number 3, we're talking about security. Now, security is the most important part of buying a phone, at least to me. And the reason for this is, back then it wasn't so important because phones really just were used for pictures, messages, calling. That's basically it, and searching. But nowadays, our phones are everything. We have everything on our phones, from credit card information to bank account information to social media information, and we don't want that stuff getting hacked into. And the reason for why Apple's security is so good is because it doesn't give its source code out. The source code really helps hackers hack into our phones. This is why you see it a lot in Androids. But Apple doesn't disclose that information to anyone except Apple. So that really helps Apple keep their stuff secured and locked down for the most part. Alrighty, moving to slide number 4, we're talking about customer support. Now, as you can see in the graph right there, Apple leads their customer support in every single criteria, and that should show you why their customer support's awesome. I think Apple's a great company, but I think their customer support really goes another level, and that separates them from every other company, especially Android. Android, in my previous years of owning one, it was so-so. They would sometimes call and they'd be rude or they'd be really not helpful. It felt like they were just trying to rush through it. But when I switched to iPhone, their customer service was spectacular. With their 506 locations globally, it was easy to access one in person if I had a question. And if not, if I didn't have access, you can always call their tech support over the phone, which is equally awesome. So in stores, when you go in there, they greet you really nicely. And usually when you go into the store visits, you're going there for a more serious fix, like a bent phone or a cracked screen. And they usually get that stuff done for you in a matter of a week, which is super quick. Now, over the phone usage is usually for questions like software or battery or stuff like that, and they can actually get into your phone and scroll, and you can see their mouse moving around, and they can actually go step by step by step on what to do, which is really awesome. Now, moving to slide number 5. Slide number 5 is talking about reselling. Now, reselling is really looked over. No one really thinks that, oh, I'm going to buy an iPhone because its resale value is amazing. People really got to start thinking like that. Because when I used to have an Android, I think I bought it for a couple $100, and within a year, I couldn't even get $50 for it, which is really sad because I'm not always going to have that phone. But as soon as I switched to iPhone, it was amazing. I just recently sold a 3-year-old iPhone, and I got more than half of what it's worth, which really shocked me because it's a 3-year-old phone. And that basically concludes my presentation for today. Hopefully I persuaded you on why iPhone's a better product. Have a good day.